Hi everyone, I am Dilrukshi Somasundaram. I have designed this video with the intention of upgrading the analytical thinking skills of those who are interested and those who are currently engaged in the interesting subject called contract. Through this video, I am planning in discussing about the basics of contract law, which is essential in establishing a legally enforceable contract. In starting with, it is necessary for us to identify the term contract. It is an ordinary familiar term and is known by all lay people. But however, in the sense of law, the term contract bears a deep legal meaning. This in fact means the parties entering into a contract should enter into it voluntarily without any force or fear. If the parties have so entered into the contract, they are bound by the obligations that they have undertaken to perform towards one another. In explaining this simple concept, I would use an example, that is, assume a customer who is walking into a grocery with the intention of purchasing a loaf of bread. As the customer is voluntarily entering into the premises, it shows that the fundamental necessity of voluntariness is existing. Along with voluntariness, now let's observe the prerequisites that flow in establishing a contract. Firstly, the statement made by one party to another should be certain and final. That is, if I am to refer back to my example, if the customer tells the seller, the customer may purchase a loaf of bread. Or if the customer says, I am purchasing a loaf of bread and I am not sure about it. If these vague terms like maybe, around, are used by the customer, that would not lead to a binding contract. Secondly, an offer will be established if the terms are certain and final. An offer takes place when the person making the offer had firmly decided either to purchase goods or obtain services from the other, provided the other party, we call the offeree, is satisfied with the terms made by the offeror, that is, the person who made the offer. So, in referring back to the example, the customer who has willingly entered into the premises, which is the grocery, is willing to purchase a loaf of bread. If the seller sells it to the market price, here it is clear that the customer makes an offer when requests the seller to give him a loaf of bread. This links with the next element, that is acceptance. Acceptance can be considered as the other side of the coin. An offer should be corresponded with an acceptance. Acceptance, in other words, means an unqualified final assent. That is, if the seller unconditionally agrees to provide the customer with the offered product or the service, it shows that the seller had accepted the offer. This in turn creates a mutual agreement between the parties. This is observed in the landmark case of Storer versus Manchester City Council. Proceeding further, it is also important to know about the element of consideration. This is because in the commercial world, most of the time, parties may make promises. A bare promise is never binding under the eyes of the law. It will bind the person who had made the promise only if something of value is provided to the person. The promise will be binding and therefore consideration is known as the badge of enforceability, and through which the promisor will be held on to the promise. In addition to the above, the parties should have intended to create legal relations. This would depend on the nature of the agreement. It could either be a domestic agreement or a commercial agreement. Generally, a domestic agreement is also known as a social agreement, which means the parties do not intend to create legal relations. This is observed in the case of Balfour versus Balfour. However, this presumption can be rebutted. On the other hand, in observing a commercial agreement, it is presumed that parties do intend to create legal relations. Finally, in the event if either party had breached the agreed terms of the contract, which can be the respective obligations that they had agreed to perform, the affected person could bring an action against the breacher. A summary regarding the above will be: a contract should be entered voluntarily, the terms should be certain, final, along with the intention to create legal relations, should be an offer which is matched with an identical acceptance without any further negotiations, and consideration should be provided to hold the person on to the promise made. I hope that you have enjoyed this audio. Thank you.